Hey, what's up, everyone? Natalie Tanasi here, and I am excited to kick off the Mission 100 Growing Your VIP Facebook group training with all of you. Today, we're going to simply kick off by defining what our group is. Who are these people that we want inside of our group? I've got a couple quick forms and some guides for you to just kick off this training with a bang. Are you ready? Now, the beauty of naming your group is that it's you, it's who you are, it's what you're passionate about, it's your people, it's your tribe, and it can be changed. I think I have literally changed my group name multiple times and just kind of working out what it's going to be for the long term. People don't really care if you change it. So just get something out there, get something started. Don't get stuck on naming and defining the perfect thing because it's ever evolving, just like you are, just like your coaching is. The other thing that's really exciting about it is that it really is just you. It's your story. It's your experience. It's your kind of people, the kind of people that you want to attract and hang out with. And, your group. Who are those people? Is it the locker room? Is it, the moms group? Is it, what is it? What do they look like? And so we're going to do a couple exercises today and just go through that. First and foremost, defining your story is the number one step to getting you to understand really who you want to work with. And if you haven't taken the time to define that, I want you to break down, to download this quick form. It's called Simple Share. And there's a link in the post, and all you do is you download it and you do the work. So you write down the things about like defining your group of people. My group, for example, is called We Move with Purpose. And it's all about people who want to move, not just to lose weight and look skinny, but to have a purpose towards their life, a whole rounded life. We've got groups like Cocktail Moms. These are moms who enjoy a cocktail and they don't want to gain weight. We also have Anna's brand, The Sexy Confident Life. She wants to help women be strong and confident, to feel sexy in their life. That's who she's working with. Chelsea McClintock's group is She Chooses Grace. And it's all about teaching women to ending the trend of perfectionism and teaching women to give themselves grace. Paula Moyer has The Hero Mom. And then we've got Kelly Scott, The Stress-Free and Balanced Life. And then there's some other ones called The Pretty Unpolished Life. The Fit You VIP is some other names. And so I'm just sharing with you some names of people who are attracting other people from their story. So, when you hear, I think about She Chooses Grace and Chelsea McClintock, and you'll know that she struggled with perfectionism for a very long time. And so giving grace to herself was something that really helped her. The Cocktail Moms group, that came out of women who were like, hey, I'd like to have a cocktail and not blow all my hard work throughout the week. And so they share fun recipes, and it's like a hangout group, and it attracts women who want to have a little fun on the weekend, but don't want to blow their results from their hard work. Stress-Free and Balanced Life. Kelly Scott was overworked, overstressed, wasn't living in balance. And she learned how to incorporate those things she was in fitness, but by adding certain elements of personal development and personal growth to bring balance to it. So doing this activity on Simple Share will really help you to define a little bit about your story so you can say, where is this person coming from? So just listing out some things. What has fitness done to you? What has Shakeology done for you? What is being part of this team, part of the Heart Chargers, what has that done for you? And then what are some things that you've learned from personal development that have really impacted you? In my brand, one of the biggest things that I teach is about comparison, because that was a huge element of development that really helped me. And I feel like more people need to hear in order to help them. And then also, freedom. What has extra income done for you? And just having this outline will dig up some of the power of your own history and your own story. And so you'll have this completed with you as you just kind of review and you pull out names and you brain dump names, and really just learn a little bit about where you came from and what this experience that is Team Beachbody and that is being a hard charger, what has it done for you? What has it done for you physically? And what are you passionate about teaching other people? And so having that down, step one. And then I want you to do another thing. Comes from our Heart Chargers United coach training, the Coach University. It's a very simple form, but it'll really help you. It's called the Guide to Finding Your Niche. And so through this form, you'll simply just think about the kind of people, and I want you to have just a piece of paper tonight. This is your homework. You're going to sit down and you're going to think about the kind of people that you want to work with when it comes to living a healthier, more fulfilling life. I want to work with women. I know that. I want to work with women who are busy, they're on the move, they're going, but they're also women who are striving towards like meaning in life. They want to give purpose and meaning to everything that they do. And that's why I call it the movement life. And I'm creating a movement around it. You know, other people, like some of the other group examples, they want to hang out with women who like to drink cocktails, and that is totally cool. So that's a commonality that they have. So list out every common trait. Is she a runner? Is he a guy who likes to go to the gym? Does he like to do parkour? Whatever it is. What's their age, their income, their gender, their marital status? So my avatar is married. Their career, profession, maybe it gets down into that niche. What do they value? Like my woman, she values family. She values her belief system. Or how do they spend their time and money? She's busy with her kids. And so, what does that look like specifically for you and your person? Step 2, write down what's common about your ideal customer and create a single example of who he or she is. Imagine yourself stepping into his or her shoes. Who is she really? Give him or her a name, an age, a weight, a fitness level, a marital status. If you can define the one, you'll be able to speak to the many, but you have to just narrow it so you're just talking to this one person. Define their core beliefs. What kind of books do they like? What kind of TV shows do they like? Like if I wrote a TV show, they would love Parenthood, Seinfeld, and This Is Us. That's just the type of people they are. What kind of music do they listen to? What do they search on through Google? What events do they attend? How do they spend their free time? So like events do they attend or where they like to go? That really helped me on growing my Instagram, which is a whole nother story, but you can also do this on Facebook. But like checking in on locations, like thinking about the places I go. I go to the zoo, like where do you go? Where does your avatar hang out? Where do they spend their extra time? Mine are at parks. Authors, teachers, answer these questions. And it'll really help you to define your ideal customer. And then step 3 is be the ideal customer. Think about the primary emotions or thoughts that they have at the moment that they're deciding to purchase a program for you. Like the sexy, confident life. She wants to feel sexy. She wants to feel good in her own skin. And she wants to live a life that's balanced in that. And so just really defining that. And then after you complete these 2 forms, you should have a good gauge. You'll have done the dig up work to really name your group and give it some names, give it a title. And I really don't want you to overthink it. I want you to just be free to list some fun things out. I gave you those examples that are just super, super fun. And then from there, I want you to define your VIP group qualifications. So what do they need to do to get in? Do they need to be someone who has already done a challenge group with you? Like that's how I initially started my VIP group. It was kind of like, okay, you completed a challenge. Now you're in this lifestyle group of everyone else who's ever done it. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to start running free groups inside this VIP group. So now I have a bunch of people who got in there and they've never actually tried Shakeology. They did a free 5-day or something like that, but they were required to get a free Teen Beachbody account through me. So that was the only requirement. Like, maybe I themed something really fun and exciting. Like pretty soon I'm working on a meal prep group and I'm going to theme it. And then in order to get access, they have to have the free Teen Beachbody account. So that way they're now giving me access to market to them. Do they need to be someone who's on your email address? Do they need to have filled out a healthy formula assessment form to get in? You define what you want them to do before you put them in there, because this is like your lifestyle group, your forever group. But this is also the group where you're going to get to advertise and market future products, future rollouts, future releases, upcoming challenges, upcoming programs, everything you create. These are the people that you're saying, hey, you're my tribe. You're my people. I'm talking specifically to you. We're going to do some fun, free things in here. You're not going to give it all your time, but you're going to give it some of your attention. And it's going to be the big catch-all to your funnel, right? And so here's where you want to catch everyone. Hey, I'm giving my free, let's say you post a picture of your weekly meal plan, right? You post your meal prep and you're like, you want my week's recipes? Join my VIP group, whatever you call it. Join my We Move with Purpose group. In there, I share my weekly menu, right? Whatever it is, then you can now give them more access to more content that you're creating to funnel them towards the direction you want them to go, which is hopefully choosing a healthy life and then being an advocate for that healthy life. And then, of course, signing up for your team and going and paying that forward. So write down some names, and then I want you to comment the name that you come up with. If you already have a group, you are one step ahead of the game. You just simply comment it in the threads. If you haven't, today is the day. Don't delay. All right. Hey, it rhymed. Poet didn't know it, but today is the day. You're not going to delay any longer. You're just going to put it to action. Ready, fire, aim, right? So we are ready. You're here. You're watching this video. You're getting started. Let's fire. And then throughout the course of time, you can narrow your scope a little bit more and aim it more directionally. But I really want you to do those 2 worksheets. I want you to define what parameters they need to complete to get into your group. Will you have a questionnaire, which we'll teach you how to do later on tomorrow, actually, in lesson number 2. Will they need to sign up on subscribe to your email list? Do they just need a free Team Beachbody account? Or do they need to have completed an actual challenge group with you to get into your special group? You can define it however you want, however it's going to work, and you can change it later on. Mine has been changed many times, and so personally right now, all that they need to do to get in is to have a free Team Beachbody account, so that way when and if they ever do purchase from me, then I know that it'll go to the right direction. And then I will offer them more of me, more tools, more resources, more content, and also more advertising towards the other products and programs that I offer. Okay, ready, set, go. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.